This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat far. We keeping the foot on the whoop, the Knicks. We keeping the foot on the whoop, the Knicks. And like the Tibetan man shift that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? He bursts his pipes. Let's talk about it, man. Earl the True Spence is going to properly retire Manny Pacquiao via AARP retirement Pac-Man style. What part are we on? Part fucking 34. So hear me fucking well. You guys have to understand, when we look at i.e. Earl the True Spence, we have to ask ourselves the type of type of boxer that Earl the True Spence is. I'm saying basketball. Earl the True Spence has a mission statement. The mission statement was very simple. He's here to lord over and dominate the welterweight division. He's here to showcase to you guys that in his silver lining moment, it's all about punishment. It's all about retiring an elder statesman. When you fight a guy of this magnitude where you have to retire him because he's an elder statesman, you have to send what we call an emphatic message that punishment is going to be the calling card of this bout. Earl the True Spence is not playing with Manny Pacquiao. He's not playing with his rabbit ass. Manny Pacquiao knows that this fight right here is not going to bring him back to any sense of any kind of dominance. This is a fight where he gets put the fuck down or he gets put the fuck down. Let me say it again. He's going to get put the fuck down or he's going to get put the fuck down. These are the only two options he has. Get put the fuck down or get put the fuck down. Either way, he's getting get put the fuck down. Earl the True Spence is a southerner like Eric Morales talked about. Earl the True Spence is a fighter. When you go 12 rounds with him, you are no longer the same fighter, like Derrick James said. Earl the True Spence, like Richard Schaefer said, we left the Mayweather era, we ushered into the Spence era. And like Freddie Roach said, they call him the truth because there's no lies in his damn fist. Notice there's always a testimony about the legend of Earl the True Spence. This part is all about. It's about his legend. Earl the True Spence already cemented legacy in the Mikey Garcia fight. That was the beginning of the Spence era. Fighting Manny Pacquiao is the basically what we say cherry on top. It legitimizes, it certifies, it authorizes, it approves, and it basically gives credence to why this is the Spence era. Change is inevitable, but change is constant. Benjamin Disraeli said this. He said again, change is inevitable, change is constant. Benjamin Disraeli, when he said it from such a position of power. He said it from such a position of impact. He said it from such a position of basically being emphatic because he understood that the cardinal rule of change is inevitable and change is constant is the simple fact is this, that when it's all said and done, change has to happen, whether you motherfucking like it or not. This is what he's talking about. If we're going to get in this most vulgar form, we're going to get in this most cutthroat form, we're going to get in this most unadulterated form, we're going to get in this most cold-hearted form. Change has to happen, whether you like it or not. Manny Pacquiao doesn't like the fact that he's getting an AARP retirement Pac-Man style, but he can understand the silver lining of the AARP check that's associated with the AARP retirement Pac-Man style. It's gonna fucking happen. Whether he likes it or not, it's going to fucking happen. The question is, has Manny Pacquiao wrapped his brain around the legend of Earl the True Spence? I believe Manny Pacquiao has. And this is why Manny Pacquiao is not fighting his inevitable fate. He's not fighting the fact that Mr. Tactical Aggression, Mr. Technical Punching Placement, and Mr. Body Snatching Work, the Levy-on style, the punishment style, is going to decide his fate, is going to embarrass him, is going to basically let him know that when it's all said and done, that he's going to get done the fuck up in the boxing ring. This is what it boils down to. It boils down to Manny Pacquiao coming to the underlying silver current that Earl the True Spence is going to bum rush his ass. is going to demolish his ass. It's going to fuck his ass up. It's going to put his ass down. You guys ever notice, and I'm going to explain this very quickly and prevalently, about how someone will put someone down because the person can no longer do what they do. The person is no longer able to get where they're going. The person is no longer able to showcase their greatness and showcase what they bring to the table. It is because the identity of that person, the encompassing of that person, the morality of that person, the understanding of that person, the dichotomy of that person is no longer what they were. Fight fans don't want to accept that Manny Pacquiao is no longer the fighter that he once was. And even if he was, Errol the True Spence would still win by close decision. Either way, Spence was going to win this fucking fight. There's no scenario that Manny Pacquiao comes out the victor. That's how great Errol the True Spence is. When you're an airfield fighter, nobody beats you. Whether it's fucking close or not, nobody's fucking beating you. But this ain't Manny Pacquiao in his prime. This is an AARP retirement Pac-Man style. Ready to collect the AARP check. So that means he's going to get an AARP bulldozing Filipinos fashion. Let me say it again. He's getting an AARP bulldozing Filipinos fashion. That's the only way this fight turns out. It's the biggest fight this year in boxing. And rightfully so. Any fight that has Errol the True Spence is going to be a rock star affair. It's going to be a cash cow affair. It's going to be basically what it is, a superstar affair. But at the same time, it's going to be a big affair nevertheless. Manny Pacquiao is getting retired in this fight. Manny Pacquiao will no longer step into a square circle after he fights Errol the True Spence, because he has to fight the Punisher. Last time I checked, Errol the True Spence is the judge, the jury, and the executioner. He decides your fate in the ring. And the fate of Manny Pacquiao is one as simple as this. That come August 21st, Errol the True Spence is going to properly retire Manny Pacquiao via AARP retirement Pac-Man style. There are no two ways around it. Book it! That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat fashion. When it's all said and done, Benjamin Disraeli said, change is inevitable. Change is constant. Well, guess what? Tactical aggression is inevitable. Technical punch and placement is inevitable. And body snatching work is inevitable. Because the levying onslaught of that punishment style is constant. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat fashion. I keeps the foot on the whoop. The Higgs. I keeps the foot on the whoop. The Higgs. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.